Hello everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Because I just got finished with a weekend of way too much work. Admittedly self-inflicted, but yeah, I feel like I've been having a rough bout of it last little bit. And I finished what was probably one of the most obnoxious assignments ever. I mean, to be fair, you know, maybe it wasn't that bad, but welcome, Krayos. Weekend of too much work, buddies? Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's really funny because effectively I was doing a research report on I'm just trying to think of like what details I should not be talking about, but it's like a research report on social media use, kind of like upward social comparisons, like your own, like your presentation of yourself, like usually called self-presentation, normally relating to like physical appearance, and kind of all of that, because I really want to talk about how unuseful it is to compare yourself to other people when you're just trying your best. You know what I mean? And, you know, when I approach my colleagues and try to talk about how I feel like when using social media, comparing yourself to people who are more successful than you is not useful. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm not a VTuber, I swear. Like, like what is your background in social media content creation such that you have an opinion on making upward comparisons? And then it's like, don't worry about it. I'd like to read your paper. It sounds very interesting, especially from a VTuber perspective. Yeah, the problem is that the context of it is not related to being a VTuber. And honestly, like, it's more of the reason I had a tough time was because the topic was pretty, like, I want to say that the viewpoint of the topic was a little restricted, or at least I felt like it was restricted. Because for me, I just want to be like, look, man, like, I don't know how else to tell you this, but, like, if you're just starting out as a streamer, and then you, like, go live, have one person pop into your chat, and then compare yourself to, like, anybody from HoloLive, like, I don't know how else to say it, but, like, you're probably not, like, doing yourself a favor by doing that. Like, so to me, it's like, these effects are pretty obvious. And since I also have a background in, like, music education, composition, visual arts, like, there's just, like, every time I hear someone say, like, oh, like, my playing is garbage because this other person's better than me, it's just like, you're just, like, beating yourself up, man. Like, I don't really know what else to say. So I wanted to talk about it. It was pretty hard to, like, actually gather research because my original context of research was content creators, which there sure as heck aren't a whole lot of scientific journals about content creators. So I had to generalize the search, basically. I don't think it needs to be about VTubing so much as you have the actual experience to speak from. Yeah, the problem is that I can't disclose that I have actual experience. Like, that's kind of the problem. Because, like, kind of as I said, and sort of why I try to be vague, you know, it's, I would think by now it's pretty obvious to most people, but, like, you know, I try to be pretty vague about my schooling because I'm not, like, like, the reality is that, or I guess at least reality for me, right, is that, like, you can act a particular way outside of, like, business, and then there's, like, a certain reaction you will get from people if you act that way, like, with business. So, like, unfortunately, there are people who look at VTubing and just go like, that's really cringe, I'm not going to hire you. Because I am aware that you do a particular thing. So, likewise, so normally this is from the perspective of, like, me streaming, but, like, the same thing the other way around. It's like, I don't really... Like, I want to be able to speak genuinely on my stream, which means that, like, I can't really share that information with my colleagues. Because that would mean, like, the law of, like, assumptions and stuff. And it's like, okay, great. I don't want to have to deal with, like, that every single time. So. Anyways. We are working on this today. I know it was on the screen for you the entire time, but I had to tab over to it. We're just gonna go for 2 hours and see what we can get done. I have no idea. Basically, we need to, I guess I could have a breakdown of how I want to cut it. But basically, we're doing, like, line art and coloring today. Or that's the hope. The problem is, since I fried my brain for the for the weekend, because I'm gonna be honest, the last time I wrote a purely academic paper was a very long time ago. So, needless to say, like, a lot of my work has been observational based, and I just kind of go like, I mean, like, this is what I see. So, and my experience in a particular thing would imply that I know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to, like, defend the authority of what I'm saying, basically, because it's obvious. So I was just, like, having a tough time, basically. Okay, so I don't actually know if I want to split the booba into 2 boobas. Because I know there were, like, particular booba physics that have, like, a circular motion to them, basically. And they have, like, a squished motion in the center. Now, the thing is, I don't think that's relevant to me. Is one way of putting it. But regardless, I think we're still... Since it's a symmetrical model, I think we're not going to be breaking things up like that. So basically, there's going to be, like, this piece, which probably, I think it goes to here. Or something like that. Like, there's basically, like, a line here, but it's covered by the clasp. I think? Something like that? Like, I don't really know how this works. Like, this particular piece of clothing. But, yeah, and then I think this is... I'm trying to think of if this is, like, all one piece, or... like, if this entire thing is one piece. All of this stuff. Like, including this, like all of this is just, I don't have to worry about rotating it too much. So this is all one thing. Alright, sorry. Well, my crazy 11 assignment weekend turned out to be a 12 assignment weekend, considering 6 people out of my class of 30 posted the 12th assignment. I think a lot of folks might have a bad day. Or maybe the professor will realize his organization of class is bad. It's time to do research on clothes and costumes. Well, the thing that I, like, rather than a functional way, like, or thinking about it functionally, it's more like, Like, if there's supposed to be booba, right? Like, if you look at my current thing, right? Like, the booba is, like, clearly separated as its own thing. And then I think I have it, like, basically I have this area cut out from the bottom, or, like, from all of this stuff. Maybe what I could do, actually, is... So, like, this will be its own thing. This kind of area is its own thing. And then I could maybe separate each of, like, this part. Like, kind of like this, sort of. So that it like, waves around. It's like a wavy motion. And then... that part is its own thing, which is just going to be a flip of this part. And then the rest of all of this, so like this pin, all like these, all of this stuff, is just going to be underneath everything, I think. Oh, that's a problem, because this part, like, this part is on top of this. So it's like, if we want the waviness of this thing, maybe it doesn't wave. I feel like having a little bit of waviness would be a cool thing, or a good idea. Hello, Yuki. Halloween already? Man, time passes by so fast. And then watching card games on motorcycles. I see wing cups of Booba as more support than Jiggly. Yeah, maybe there's just... Guys, maybe there's just no physics. No, that's not what this is. Also, what kind of lewd costume is this? I'm being a succubus. My costume is that I'm gonna be a succubus. I think this as well can be, like, brought in a little bit more. Like, this can go directly to the thing. Maybe? Oh, yeah, I think what I said, actually, for this part was, like, all of this is one thing. So, this, the Booba, the clip, is all different, and then I think I can mess around with the fluffy stuff in the center. This part likely needs to be separated from the top so it can be underneath where the Booba is. Oh, that's a problem, because if the Booba is at the top, but is below this, it's surprisingly hard. Succubus again? Yeah, this is based off of the thing that I drew, like, during the... during the summer somewhere. That's literally... Hope you don't get possessed again? That's literally the point. Someone asked, they were like, what do you think of, you know, Booba? What do you think of Booba? That's not what I meant to say. They were basically like, wow, the succubus thing is really cool. Like, big fan. And I was like, you should look forward to Halloween, because the intention was to make it into an outfit. I just have to, like, cover it up a little bit more so that I don't get banned. Entirely unrelated, have you seen Edge Runners? I have not. I actually wanted to play the, I I wanted to play the Cyberpunk update on stream, but there's just like no time. It makes me kind of sad because it's like I actually really want to be getting like work done on these streams with the model because I just don't have time. So I'm allocating 2 hours of time to like working on this so that I can get it done. But the reality is that it's just like difficult work. And I don't know if I can, like, these things take a while. Like starting I don't want to cite a number, right? But like making a model from scratch, this is assuming like I have to redo the head and all of that stuff. Honestly, the head angles are the most like complicated part. Body stuff usually isn't that bad actually. Depending. You can have complicated body parts. But they take, my point is they take a while. So, you know. I think I wanted to... So, I know that there's a joint here, and I think some people separate the shoulder, which I think I'm gonna do. I don't actually have the shoulder separated on, I don't have the shoulder separated on my current model. Like, you'll see that it doesn't really show at all anyways, but my entire shoulder and upper arm basically move together. This is its own piece. This little part here is its own piece for the background stuff, background effect. Because it needs to go... Basically, this piece is going to extend, like, it's going to look like this. Just so that it can, like, move around and stuff. The arm is its own piece. The forearm. I am not going to rig the fingers. You can't make me. I rigged the fingers on my current model, and it was a mistake because no one can see it. I guess I could say that all of this is actually... This is all, I think, to around here is its own piece, and then the kind of overlapping other piece here. I don't know if... Because, like, I could have... I think all of this is one piece. I think all of this is. Because there's, like, hip motions and rotations. It looks kind of like a face, that's funny. And I don't know if I want to separate the pants themselves. Like, probably not. Like, the range of motion is probably not that big. Anyways, any thought on banana? What does that mean? Celebration stream when you finish the model? I mean, it's... I think the celebration stream is going to be me revealing the model in October, and then we're just going to play a game. Like, I don't know. Like, do you like the fruit banana? Really funny about that is, bananas kind of like, if I eat them too fast, kind of make my stomach hurt. Oop. I think this is too high. Just noticing. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like here-ish. Kind of. Right? But I do like bananas. I like banana-flavored things. I think that they're good. I normally like bananas in smoothies. It's its own piece. This is something. something. Now, for the tail, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna put too much effort into it. Because, like, there's particular rigging methods that have, like, a, figure 8 style physics. Basically, like, it, flicks the tail upward, and then it kind of, flicks it downward again and stuff. Like, we're not doing that. It's too much effort. So this is probably its own piece. Each of these is one piece. And honestly, I think that's it. These are going to be rigged similar to the cat ears. They're not going to wiggle, I don't think. And the pin is its own piece. Okay. I mean, I think it's, doesn't seem too bad. The only thing is, this entire thing is complicated. But we'll probably be fine. Is your table doing anything fun for RPGs, or do you not have the time right now? Yeah, I'm currently playing, currently playing a tabletop RPG, and I'm playing a kind of, thief? thief person who's, their background is basically they committed, the crime they committed was tax evasion. was their thing. So they intimidated people, and then they were an accountant and also intimidated people. Those were their 2 feats. And I just think that's really funny. And in the most recent session, we were in a cave system. And my character had never brought their gun out. So they have, a concealed weapon, which is a single shot gun, basically. It takes, a minute to reload. And in 2 occasions... Yeah, basically, this character is very, they're very, very postured. They're very upright. Kind of. And... effectively, we were done with a main combat. And then we were sort of exploring around for, the smaller pieces of combat or whatever. Well, we weren't expecting combat, but the point is combat happened. And then there was this, terrifying spider monster that popped out of nowhere, to which my character, high-rolled on initiative, and then went first, took out their concealed gun, and then one-shot the spider demon. Which basically looked like, you can think this very, exacting business person is going down a dark corridor with their party member. This spider stealth attacks the paladin, who is now kind of wrestling with this spider. It's terrifying looking, it's awful. And then very, very first thing to happen as everyone has rolled initiative is that I pull my concealed gun out, fire the 1 bullet in it, and then eviscerate the spider monster. To which I look at it, it doesn't seem to be moving, and then I start reloading my gun. Because they're just very, nonchalant, very exact, very postured. It's the kind of person they are. Which I described to my party as, yes, I have an instinct to pull my gun out on things that unexpectedly show up in front of me, like unwanted customers in my accounting firm. The trick is to pull your gun first, and then it doesn't matter how strong you are. was basically what they said. Thought that was funny. Okay, I should really, start doing stuff. So the top area was going to be its own thing. Oh, I think I know how I can do this, right? No, I still don't know. How is it going to do this? Technically, the bottom part of the booba should be on top. I'm going to call this top. Hold on a second. Part breakdown. And then this is going to be top. And this is top of the top. Yeah, it was very funny for that to happen. So that was last night. Oh, I should be... Hold on a second. It's actually been a really long time since I've worked on an art thing. I know I published the casual flares not too long ago. But basically that drawing has been sitting kind of in unfinished for a while. And I just had to like do a few touch-ups on the hair. It's been a while since I've done like line art. Yeah, so I think technically this is gonna extend into below here. So we're actually gonna... I definitely know how clothes work. Don't at me. It might be too thick. Do you have any recent stories to share from your table? Is that what they're called? I don't really call them tables, but do you have anything interesting happen to you? Okay, I think that's the top. Oops. It's like this. Hello, Pluty, welcome. New Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG ban list is out and I don't know how to feel about it. You should tell me about it. I mean, I'm just doing art things, so like the less I have to think about what the conversation topic is, the better. Like, I don't want to think about... I don't want to have to generate the story that is being told right now because I'm trying to focus. So it's probably easier for me to read things right now than it is to say things. Oh, right, it's... They banned Chaos Ruler, which is one of the coolest synchro monsters in the game, but they also left Mystic Mine legal for whatever reason. Yeah, I heard people kind of complaining about Mystic Mine. Dang, the face on that model looks cursed. The face is too cute to be lewd. I feel my inner dad wanting to clothe. Bruh. That is not... I'm glad you think I'm cute, but also bruh. They hit Halka Fibrax and Fairy Tale Snow. Cool. Okay. I don't actually know what I want to color this. I think I have colors from the reference. Not that. That's... So we already kind of have colors, which I'm not going to mess around with. Don't want to mess around with colors at all. I have a question. Why are you hot and cute and all? What? I don't understand the question. Could you please elaborate? I'm afraid I don't understand. Let's make this a little bit more this. Okay, I maybe have made a small regret. Oh yeah, and Chaos Ruler was, by the way, that card that's like, when it enters, you like look at the top 5 mill stuff, and when it dies, and then you can bring it back and stuff. That's that card, right? Latcha game is on indefinite hiatus. Poor DM was seriously overworking himself, damn. Last big event there was we got out of the time loop only for the bad guy to get a final hit by releasing a database of every questionable thing ever done by everyone in the city. Damn. That was crazy. Riots ensued and we had to escape. Fortunately, our efforts beforehand got most of the rage pointed at the super corporation who had been secretly building a super railgun to hold everyone hostage. I see. That definitely sounds like a mecha anime. Yeah, I feel like I watched some... I'm trying to remember who, like, had this sentiment, and I'm pretty sure it was Juniper. But it's like, sometimes you get up from doing art for a little while, and then you're just like, how the hell do I do anything? I literally don't know. Oops. It's like I simply don't understand. I can probably hide the head, right? Yeah. I just don't remember how everything works. I do not know. Right, that all looks correct. Not that I particularly watch a lot of Juniper, it's just that, like, I remembered watching like an art stream after I think she took a small hiatus. And then it was like, damn. Literally how? We have the bad guy's body in our van and it keeps whispering secrets of the beyond the grave. That's hilarious. How's your D&D going with the ditzy tank girl? We haven't played a whole lot, so that game runs every other week. So, like, not a whole lot really gets done, if that makes sense. And my character's a combatant, and we're in a primarily, like, NPC talkie stage. So, it's a little... She hasn't been the most useful. She kind of just goes, like... Says ditzy things every once in a while, and it's kind of funny. Most recently we have been doing a mini campaign to try out badass kung fu demigods. It's not my favorite system, but I'd say it's best for one-shots. It's pretty fun. I see. How do I make this more, like, transparent looking? Does it need to be, like, even lighter, basically? Kind of like here. Because it's not actually going to be transparent. We're just trying to make it look transparent. This is probably unnecessary. Met any fun NPCs with weird-ass pun names? No. Just kind of been... I think I really didn't do a whole lot last session. With the ditzy girl. I'm trying to remember if I did anything. Oh yeah, it's we were talking to like some NPC. Like some public official or whatever. And they brought out chairs for us. Right? You know, implying for us that we could sit down if we wanted to. But my character stood behind the chair. So instead of sitting down, it was very important to protect the chair. Very, very important. It's like, does everyone take a seat? And it's like, I will stand behind the chair. Right. I feel like for some reason the coloring of this doesn't look right. Like it looks too solid. I don't know if I need to... I guess I could also, like, try this. Could do this. Right. And we can just transparency it the other way instead of the one way to get a similar blending effect. Just so it puts more of like the skin tone into the thing. Okay. Best character at the table is Jim Hogan, the Machine Warrior, professional wrestler zombie who has the heart of Superman surgically implanted in his body. In about a month, we're going to start L5R again. I'm really excited. We're going to colonize the Northern Valley abandoned by the Yobanjin. Except... Oh, goodness, excuse me. Except only one person has not made it bushy yet. Oh, no. Chair needs to be protected. Did anyone stand on the chair to be taller? Can see a few dwarves doing that. No. There were no dwarves with height complexes in the game. Okay. This looks kind of correct. Oh, right. We, for this entire piece, we also need to put the, this part. So I have to draw that. Oops. Forgot. I guess if it's like, maybe, I'm not gonna worry about it. I was like, you might have been able to see like Booba, but it's probably gonna be pretty deadly, and I'm excited for it. I've made a super honorable crane duelist who's trying to get out of the crane and thinks the clan is full of shit. That's a very funny way to put it. I mean, I think, like, kind of the interesting thing about the honor system in L5R, or interesting thing from the perspective of, like, I think this clan is full of shit, is that the problem with maintaining that stance in, like, the honor-based society is that means you're dishonorable. Like, you know? So it's like, they're very honorable. And then every action based on their personality is dishonorable. It's just hard, is what I'm saying. I mean, like, I guess it depends how lax your GM is with the rules of, like, gaining and losing honor. But I played a kitsune. Like the animal spirit. And I kept losing honor because I was being a mischievous piece of shit. But I think the kitsune clan themselves normally have like a decent honor score. So I started with honor. And then I kept trolling people, and then I lost honor. It's gonna actually be on top, I think, so that I can see everything. Okay, how do I color shadows again? I don't remember. That's gonna be a problem. Exactly. It's gonna be really hard to balance the I'm looking forward to trying at my table. Never likes the crane, so attempting to play a good one who still holds honor above all will be fun. I see. Glad you're having a fun vision. Traditional knight, like, honor is usually a moral guideline. People used to have a moral standard in chaotic world where you needed to kill to survive. That's how I viewed it. My fellow crane is also a kitsune who actually feels they are a part of the crane and wants to do his job as a person well. They took the place of their samurai friend when said friend died and want to make sure everyone else remembers his friend's name. I see. This is more for the spirit kitsune, which, like, technically, like, since they're fairly overpowered, it's like very high GM discretion if they want to allow them. Or like shapeshifters in general. One of the things you can take is called like moving. I think it was called like moving the heavens. But basically, it's like if you. It's like if you make promises to people, you have to uphold them, or whatever. It's like a contractual pact. Which I thought was interesting, you know. It's like, I swear I've heard this before, but... Leave it to a shapeshifter to be like... Yes, I must move the entirety of the heavens so that you can... So that I can help you. Like, great. I think... Maybe I want to wait before mirroring all of this. I could, like... We tried multiply. What does that look like? Very dark? Just feel like you can still be in character and break it. If things get desperate, since sometimes when characters get drastic, you might break your moral code. Yeah, I mean, definitely I think one of the more interesting parts of playing a character who has, like, an oath or, like, a pretty, like, direct sense of morality is, like, when they choose to break it, right? So, like, one example was that there was a... Oh, I was literally going to tell your story, Rance, and that was funny. But, literally in that case with the paladin person who, like, started a PK because they were like, we can't break in to save your friend, that's against the code. And it's like, one person's decision is not the decision of the entire party. Hate to break it to you, but... Okay, I think that's about right for this. I want to do like this. Is there any shadow? Oh, come on. There we go. We also have a Shiba Defender with no true Shugenja to guard or buff. Oh, that's funny. Unicorn trained as a Matsu Beastmaster, and probably the last character is a Ronin Archer, but not a lot of info on the others yet. I see. That's kind of funny, I think. I had a friend who played a Shiba. And man, their usefulness sure does depend on if they, like, if they have somebody to defend. But that's what I remember of it. Okay. Also not very righteous act. Killing in cold blood is lawful evil, not lawful good. It's a way of looking at it. Alright, I feel like this is going to be really complicated if I do it this way, so I'm going to do this. Is that not darker? It's not darker. Interesting. Whoops. It's probably okay. I guess this is the base color. Oh, maybe this. I think I used three colors. Oh, it's like very bright. I don't know about this one. No, it's okay. Right. Except for the game aspects, we're going to do some more stuff in Defend the Valley. We might have to fight the... Yeah, who are driven out of... Yep. But the map also has a volcano, so it's possible that the Yobanjin just got spooked and left. Wild magic like that in D&D... They're either really helpful, or you might have had a bunch of angry villagers and Dungeon Master is very happy. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. I agree, I just don't know where it's coming from. Okay. Oh. I think I want it to be something like that. I think. Wild magic is basically your sorcerer, but the magic you use has random effects. Yeah. I guess, like, I know what wild magic is, I just wasn't sure what, like, where that tangent came from. Or I was trying to understand the context of what brought it up. Fix all this stuff. Small gaps. Yeah, I will say it's been really nice having this this tablet. At the same time, I wanted to have it to increase accuracy of doing stuff. However, why is this happening? I'm not sure. We're just gonna leave it, I guess. But the tablet itself is kind of small, and I'm like, man, my eyesight has not aided me in being able to see fine details, and I still have not. I still can't see them. I don't know how much of that is like the tablet being relatively small, or my vision just not being very good. Okay, I think that works. Okie dokie. One piece done. You said party members had times where they were useful, times when they weren't. Maybe I did. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I literally don't remember. I haven't been talking a whole lot, so I don't really remember what I was talking about, I guess. Oops, wait, what? Hello? Okay, I think that works. So I think I should have most of the colors from this reference. So I can just hide this now. I might need the red a little bit later. But I think for now we're fine. Okay, yes, we did one piece. Let's go. That'll be... This'll all get flattened later. But I'm usually pretty paranoid that I might want to change something later, so I don't flatten it yet. Booba. Yeah, honestly, I don't... It's really funny because I kind of see, like, these streams as, like, non-streams, if that makes sense. I don't feel like these aren't entertaining, you know what I mean? In the sense that, like, I'm trying to actively talk less. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. And then... Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like some people can do art streams and be entertaining. But I don't... I feel like my skill in art is not high enough in order to, like, concentrate on what I'm doing and also facilitate chat. So I'm just, like, going and hoping. Okay, I think that is Booba 1. Do I want to separate the feathery bits at the top? I do, but I don't. So I don't think I'm gonna do it. One. What? Girl put some clothes on? Sister as Crusader said, Sister, this is not as will. Crusader girl getting told to cover up? Is that my understanding of this? Is my understanding correct? I should probably record what I'm using as my multiply color, but I think I'm gonna just wing it because I can't focus anyways. Did I? Oh, I didn't do the, I didn't draw the thing. Okay, hold on a second. That's correct. Okay. I didn't draw how this attaches. Because it is a piece of cloth, technically. It needs to attach somehow to the... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why, it looks... I feel like it looks lewd when you can see the tension of the thing on the clip. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like you can tell it's supporting something. You can tell there's, like, weight Intention. Not copium. Can I ask how everyone's Monday has been? Because I slept in today. Because I thought, man, I spent a whole bunch of time working on stuff over the weekend, and then I was like, I'm just not gonna worry about tomorrow. So I slept in. I woke up, and it was nice, because I did not have to worry about anything. I missed one class. It's okay, I'll be able to find it later. This line art is technically weirdly opposite of what I'm shading, which is funny. Oh, I'm just not the same layer. What am I doing? Man, I'm just sure I'm going, aren't I? Sleeping in is good. Sometimes, yes. I think it doesn't happen often to me, so I gave myself a pass. But I don't actually want to do that too often. Had a hard time sleeping today, but managed to get to work, so all good. Sleeping is good. I wish all jobs had mandatory nap time. I wonder if you started arguing for that in your contract, if people would be like, bro, what? I did that a bit too after the work this weekend. My friends got mad at me when after game I said I had to ditch the conversation time for homework. They want me to succeed at school. Many glares to hurry up and statements of, we'd have waited an hour. I see. Yeah, that's kind of like honestly the response that I got, because I was like, I have to work on this thing, but I basically said that I was going to work on it in the background, which meant that I couldn't be like 100% focused. There seems to be a coloring error there. And they were like, but you should go do your assignment. And I'm like, I don't worry about it. I will be doing my assignment. It just means I can't make like very important character decisions. Or like, if you put me on the spot, it might not be the best idea. What the heck? Why is it not pasting exactly where the thing is? Copy. No. That's annoying. Oh, what if I just... Let me do this. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Sometimes when you go between Photoshop and another program, it's like... the shortcuts aren't exactly the same. Okay. We have Booba. Can we switch as kid you don't want nap time, but as an adult you do? Yeah, I mean, I personally think taking naps is great. Like, it depends what kind of... Like, I think it depends what you need. Like, if you need to take, like, a 3-hour nap, I think it's pretty likely you're not sleeping enough. Unprofessional opinion. But, like, sometimes taking, like, a 10-minute nap just, like, gets me, like, enough energy to continue with my day, right? So, like, it's not like I need to catch up on sleep. It's like sometimes my brain just needs to turn off for 10 minutes so that it can function correctly. I don't know what this is called. I'm pretty sure it's called a brace or something. We'll find out. Okay, so this is underneath the booba. Post-lunch naps are apparently not uncommon outside the US, or so you read years ago. Interesting. But yeah, I really think it's important to consider, like, function. Because, again, I feel like, again, if you're napping for, like, 3 hours, it's... I think that is a different problem than wanting naps in the middle of the day. I guess I think it's okay, too, to, like... It's probably okay, right? To, like, sometimes need, like, a just straight-up recovery nap. I really definitely think it boils down to, like, frequency. How often you actually need it. For that specific reason. To which the solution is just sleep more, Fivehead. Obviously, it's more complicated than that. I've had serious issues with sleep for a long time, so... I think only recently it's been getting a little bit better. Which kind of sucks, because, like, it's been getting better, and then I've had to, like, stay up and crunch pretty hard to, like, get this thing done. Because it was basically, like, multiple days late, but there's a late policy, so I could still submit it. But the unfortunate thing is that I tried to pace myself out, but it turns out that if you have, like, a 2-week long assignment that you're trying to pace out over 3 days at threat of getting a 0, you're probably not... You probably still don't have enough time. Like, enough of the right time to give it. Is that not... Did I not select the right color? Alright, cool. Very cool. Okay. Number flaw, as many teachers say, use your resources. There are many papers to copy, and you're a good student who takes their advice. I mean, like, I feel like this is pretty important. This, because, like, another student in my class basically was like, there was, like, an online quiz, right? Which you were permitted multiple attempts for. So the conceit was kind of like, oh, well, if I can take multiple attempts, that means I can just, like, keep redoing it and, like get the answers right, because there's enough attempts that I can just, like, try it and then, like, the answer's right, and it's like, damn, boom, bam, I got him, haha, idiots. You shouldn't have given me so many opportunities to retake the quiz. And it's like, you know, the purpose of doing this stuff isn't to, like, get a grade, right? Like, there's some degree of importance that you learned something, right? So, like, sure, you could blindly, like, not internalize the information and just take the test, like, 5 times. But that's not, like, really the function of doing the test, right? So I don't know. You're learning how to cheat? I don't know if you're learning how to cheat. I think you already know how to cheat, which is why you came to the conclusion, right? So in absence of learning something else, you decide to cheat. Because learning is hard. Why learn when you can just cheat? We're just gonna pretend that this works. Don't worry about it. Yeah, those infinite attempt assignments are nice for actually learning. Yes. Okay. So I think now we want the bottom part. So like this area. Bottom of top. I think it's like the ribcage area. I don't know what the correct term for all of this is. I keep making non-vector layers. Okay. Like any skill you need to practice, so I'm practicing my cheating skill. Yeah, man, I mean, like, sure. It's like, do it and see what happens. Like, I don't, you know? If you feel like cheating is a viable skill for you to use, then do it. And see where it gets you. I think that's right. I think it's fair to be like, you know, it's just a prank, bro. Like, I kind of get that, but the thing is that, like, some people, or like, to some people it's not just a prank, which is why I brought up the example, and it's kind of like, I mean, you know, like, I feel you, but also, like, do you understand what you're putting in? Like, I don't know. If you do, that's great, I guess. If you don't, then, like, I don't know. The weirdest thing I found for one of my classes so far is walkthroughs on test materials on YouTube. Just step-by-step instructions of everything the class material is having you build. That's interesting. I think I also had, like, some external resource for doing certain projects. This color, and we're going to do this. Oh, I know people probably already do this, but I saw a pretty interesting... I don't know... I don't remember if I, like, abstracted that there was a rigging technique for this or not, but it's, like, pretty common practice to, like, separate shadows that you want to move. But I never considered the idea of moving, like, moving the shadows of, like, hair in your back. I think it's because I have a lot of, like, side floof, so, like, you don't necessarily really ever see the back of my hair, except for the stuff that's very, like, clearly in the back. But a lot of people have, like, you can see sort of, like, the side spherical part of their head, and then the... I just thought the other day that you could, like, do that, but also move the... You could move the shadow in the back, because like, you can see basically the seams of where the rigging is if you, like, look for stuff like that. And not that it specifically bothers me, because it's, like, you know, it's a Live2D model, like, it looks correct. Is that, like, you can clearly see where, like, something is, like, just a back panel for where the hair is. So, like, if you look at the front bangs, you can normally see where the seam is, effectively, for the other part in the back. Which I find funny. The reason why I was thinking about it now was just if I wanted to, like, separate the shadow here, so if the booba jiggles that the shadow moves, but I don't think that's necessary. Something tells me that the booba's not going to be dramatized enough such that I need to facilitate that. I also don't know if I want to, like, do more with the skin coloring and stuff, because it's like... Skin coloring is a thing. I don't know if I want to just, like, keep it pretty simple, because it's a seasonal model. Not get too into it. Sarcasm kind of hard to convey online. Yes. On one hand, I really like it, figuring out what the robot tester wants when I get stuck, especially since it's always something dumb and I'm just using a different technique, but at the same time, it's an uncomfortable temptation to just not learn it and worry a lot of folks are using it for the latter instead of as a hand up. I don't know what hand up means. But, like, basically what I was suggesting was that, like, your learning of something is gonna be stronger if you pay attention to the learning part of it. So it's like, you could actually do the quiz by, like, taking it a whole bunch of times, if your perspective is that you're trying to learn from it. But if you're just kind of memorizing the answers so that you can put them in correctly next time, it's sort of like I don't know, right? It's like, I don't know if you're learning anything. Not that it's my concern, but... Oop. Keep forgetting that I'm not being very specific about where I'm separating things. Different style of test, sorry, didn't specify, but same end result. It's about learning. So much easier to see that now that I'm in school a second time instead of when you were a teenager. Yeah, I mean, it's like complicated, right? I think. Just in general, it is... Need time to figure these things out. I think for some people it gets pretty obvious pretty fast, and sometimes it doesn't. Like for me... It's funny too, because I think when I was first in college, I still had the... what's it called? Like the viewpoint that it's more important to learn from what you're doing than it is to, like, perform well. The problem is, like, if you kind of, like, believe that, but, like, don't really believe it, right? Then you end up still with some issues, kind of. Right? I know this is, like, kind of a weird observation, by the way, but I basically made the shade color for the skin by, like, mixing in just kind of gray. And I feel like it makes the shadow look, like, kind of dead. But I kind of like it, because it's, you know, because I'm playing, it's a succubus. So I like the idea that the kind of, like, shadow is sort of gray-ish for the skin. Like, it kind of makes them look more dead and pale and stuff. I don't know if this is going to do this justice or not. Still looks a little, like, aggressive. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. Alright, yeah, I feel like parents kind of drill in our heads that grades are all that matter, which makes people think that the goal is to get a letter. Learning is an afterthought. Yeah, I think part of the problem is that, like, you know, it's sort of difficult to understand, like that you're trying to learn things. Like, if you try to explain that to a kid, sometimes they just don't understand that, right? Like, you can imagine if, you know, a college student, like, pointing to literally me when I was first in college, like, sort of understood the concept but didn't really understand it. Like, trying to explain that to a kid is really hard. So, like, this kind of parallels sometimes how music teaching goes, where ideally you don't want to just show people how to do things. Like, you don't want to be too supportive so that, like, the student can actually, like, you don't want to read every single note, for example, to a student, right? So that they can work it out themselves. But the thing is, like, before people know how to really, like, do certain things, you have to, like, demonstrate. Because, like, even though it might be, like, better practice for them to sort of do it themselves, the issue is they're not at the point of understanding where they can just do it by themselves. So basically what I'm saying is, for younger students, like you'll play part of the music to them so that they can understand what they're trying to play. Even though technically you don't want to reinforce, like, only listening to only listening to the teacher, basically, about, like, what am I supposed to play here? It's like, you can see that as a bad thing, but the reality is like, they don't know how to do certain things yet, so you just need to, like, support them. Which means, like, you can't have, like, a 7-hour-long lecture on how, like, okay, we want you to get good grades, but it's not really, like, to get the good grades, it's usually an indicator that, like, you understand what you're doing pretty well, and, like, we want to support that. Like, you know, it's complicated. So the easier way is to just be like, get good grades, and then, like, we'll explain it to you later when you understand. Or when you can understand. It's easier to believe in learning over passing, but it's a lot harder to internalize and understand. That definitely contributed to dropping out of college in round 1, you see. Yeah, I completed college the first time, but I also, like, spent a year being, like, an actual potato on a bed. Like, I didn't want to move. If that makes sense. Like, it was pretty bad. So glad I'm not there anymore. So that sucked. Welcome, Bizarre. Are you eyeballing at me? What are you eyeballing at? What's there to eyeball at? There's nothing there. I literally just drew the top. Look, there's nothing to look at. Why are you eyeballing? I don't understand. There's nothing there. Okay. So now I think there's the waist part, which I think I'm gonna just put all as one big chunk. I think. Because technically, like, when the waist moves, right? Trying to make sure my folder structure doesn't die. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I don't even want to put this under top. This is waste. Yeah, it's basically like... So... I wrote it out before, but basically, like, this stuff needs to be able to rotate, right? So, like, this entire mass needs to be able to, like, move to over here. Like, this kind of drops down. Right? I mean... Obviously, the motion's a little bit dramatized here. Oh. Don't close V-bridger, that'd be bad. And then it also needs to be able to do the same on the other side. So this drops. This goes over here. This is obviously, like, hyper extra. It's not actually supposed to go this far out. So, like, all of that stuff needs to move. And the problem is, like, when you do that, right, basically this leg tucks in, and then this leg goes up. And the problem with that in regard to, like, the shorts is that I don't know if moving or manipulating the shorts is going to be, like, particularly complicated when I'm moving around the rest of the waist. Based on, like, the legs going up or down. I think it should, like, probably be fine. Oh my god, Flare Assaulter. Yep, that's basically what we're doing. Welcome, Death. What did I miss? Well, we're currently working on Succubus outfit. And we finished a lot of the top pieces, and now we are doing the waist. And I was just trying to determine what I wanted to do with the waist. Also, like, I understand that this is, like... I understand that it's already, like, decently thick. I just feel like I want to, like, just add, like, a little... I just feel like all these lines need to be, like, a little bit more out, you know what I mean? Just slightly more. Hello, Neo. Welcome. Hey, how are you? Long time. Long time no see. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing okay. I just came off of a weekend with a lot of work. Did a lot of work, and now we're trying to chill a little bit. But, we're working on a Halloween model, and I originally thought that I was going to work on this off stream and then surprise people and be like, whoa, crazy Halloween model. But I kind of realized, and this sort of happens a lot of the time when I work on models and stuff, is that, like, it's a lot of effort that I'm, like, not showcasing, if that makes sense. So basically, what I'm saying is that if I'm working on something, and it's going to take a lot of time, then that means House Lyria is going to watch me work on things, and that it's going to take a lot of time. You guys don't just get the result anymore. I guess is what I'm saying. I can afford to, like, work on things off stream, but I think while being at tactician school, it's kind of like I feel like I need to manage my time better. I find it funny that you say Angel Academia. It is tactician school, but I wish I could say that I was going to Angel School. That'd be really funny. Yeah, but what if I enable the Halo? I'm actually so happy with how the Halo turned out, by the way. I don't know if my nerding out about that on stream has been enough to convey, but I think of all the things that I did for this particular model, I definitely feel like the dress and the Halo came out like very well. You're basically doing the same work, so you might as well give content. Sort of. My suggestion is that, like, I can't stream and work on a model at the same time, because I don't have time to do that. So I need to be able to also... I feel like the better thing for time management is that I work on it on stream. So instead of working on something offline for 8 hours, then streaming for 2 hours, then working on Tactician School for a number of hours, I'm just going to work on the model for 2 hours and then stop. Basically. Because I don't think my content being centered around this is necessarily what a lot of people are looking for. So I'm saying I feel like I'm doing these streams at a loss. Because I don't really think I'm the most prolific artist. You know what I mean? I don't think people really care about my cell shading technique. Like, I don't think anybody needs to know about basic cell shading. Gotta be real with you. I don't know, it's possible that people do, but I'm saying, like, I don't think I'm... Like, digital artists nowadays can do, like, crazy things, man. I can't, my brain can't even grasp what the hell they're doing. Is that, like, too thick? A little bit? Took a little bit. I'm gonna, like, bring this down a bit. So I think the implied thickness was fine, like this line is fine, but the outer depth here, I wanted to make more. I wanted to add more. More! Fire at them. More! 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 Such a good meme. Okay. That, all of this, that, and I think the rest of it's good. Blessed. Blessed. Oh my god! Sorry. I just... Look, man. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say aside from... You may not like it, but this is what peak perfection looks like. Okay, I think I want to separate the colors on these layers just so I don't... Like, I have to do some, like, soft brushing things with the skin, so I don't want to mess that up. Shorts, and... I think the only different color is the button. Button. I feel like it'd be... Man. I was like, what if I had the button undone so that it's revealing the tattoo? Just, you know, what if this was just like slightly open? with no, you know, apparent things underneath. Yeah, that'd be kind of lewd. This feels a little too much like a straight line. Redraw. Feels weirdly off-center. Maybe that's why I look weird. What, in your opinion, is the best card game art, mechanic, monetization, each category can be a separate game? I'm not sure I understand the question. Like, best card game art overall? Or, like, what do I... Like, what card game art do I like? That would be kind of sus. Yeah, if the shorts were open, I agree. Yeah. Does this work? No. Hello, Z Frosty, welcome. Both, why not? Because I feel like objectively saying what is the best is very difficult, especially in context to art. Best card game art, you like. Best card game mechanic, you like. Best card game monetization, a monetization model you like. I don't really have an opinion on monetization models. It's not really within my, you know. I'm gonna be real. I don't necessarily think about those questions a lot. For art, there's a lot. I really like Restoration Angel. That like kind of comes to mind. I really like Restoration Angel, Supreme Verdict. Those are all pretty cool arts, right? It's hard to say like any given favorite. As for game mechanic, that's also pretty hard. I normally play, or I feel like I normally play decks that aren't very like, they're not clearly mechanically based, if that makes sense. Like they're not decks that are like do the thing that Burning Abyss does. Like, and Burning Abyss has all the Burning Abyss card text on it. Right, like it's kind of like a mechanic. But I guess like game mechanic. Yeah, that's really hard. I don't know. Don't know how to answer that question. Gonna be honest with you. Sorry. I don't know if that. And I know that answer is not the most satisfying, but. What is your opinion on mechanics? What are the mechanics that you like? You personally really like the idea of fusion. Okay. So we're talking like fusion like in the context of Yu-Gi-Oh? Or just like the concept of taking two cards and kind of like the concept of taking two cards and kind of like mixing them to get like an output, I guess. Like what part of fusing do you like, I guess is a good question. This is pretty annoying because I feel like I can see the seam here, and it bothers me. I don't know how to fix that. I found more sus-eyed images to send you, but I figured I shouldn't abuse the open DMs. I feel like sus eyes are a crime. They're an amogus crime. Oh, wait, holy moly. We already hit the 2-hour mark. Christ. No, but I want to keep working. No. Don't make me stop working. Damn it. We were just about to get to the legs. God damn it. I was so excited. I was so excited to draw the legs. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the only card game I play that has fusion, but I like how 2 powerful cards or 2 cards with interesting designs mixing is just cool. So is that like... Do you care about like the fusing of the images to like make something new, or... I'm curious. Because basically, like, I can think of a couple of other games where you basically, like... Yeah, you basically take 2 cards and I guess you use them as material to make like a combined version of the thing, right? So it's kind of like that happens in Dragon Ball. That happened in a card game, a Bushiroad card game that is now dead, that I don't even remember the name of. But they had, oh, Luck and Logic, that's what it was called. They had a system where you would like fuse 2 cards on the board to get like a different card from your deck. And that was pretty interesting. By the way, I'm going to finish the shorts and at least do the line art for the legs because I have to. My neurons have already activated, okay? They cannot be stopped. I think that's fine for that, for now. Okay, you use the... Okay, only game. For me, Fusion is always best when it's seeing 2 disparate design styles being brought together. The urge to completely ignore everything else in life to keep working. Like all the cool ways people make Bowsette work. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a way of looking at it. Okay, I think that's the waist. Mostly done. Let's make a new folder. Leg. Oh, no. Thigh. Oh, you know what? I forgot something, actually. It's the... Whatever, we'll include it later. It's the little wingy bits. These things. Oh yeah, also welcome Snack. By the way, by virtue of doing this, it means that I'm going to be spending less time on the strategy meeting. I'll probably clean up the strategy meeting offline or next stream. God damn it! I didn't make it as a vector. Every time! God damn it. Okay. We'll continue the rest as a vector. Yeah. Okay. Like such. Unnecessary. Okay. There's the thigh. I think the thigh includes also the upper part of the knee, as far as rigging is concerned. Kind of like that part. And then like it basically, there's like a little bit there and then the overlap. Okay. Thigh good. Calf. Cute version of Saber trying her best to look sexy, the true title of this stream. Or a local cutting board dresses like succubus to get head pats. Bruh. I haven't been head patted one time this stream. How dare you accuse me of trying to get head pats when I've received none? Of course. The duality of chat. Cannot decide whether to bonk me or head pat me. What is wrong with all of you? Alright, chat, it's time to draw feet. Who's excited? Don't answer that question or you're gonna get banned. Feet! Oh my goodness. Guys, it's my feet. That's crazy. You can, like, see my toes and stuff. Thanks for that, Pat, by the way. Stomp? I don't think there's a stomp command. I can't cue the emote. If... do the thing. Okay, hold on a second. Thank you for that, Pat. Again. What is it called? Feathery bit. Stop that. I'm trying to look, man. I'm trying to work on the thing. Stop bonking me. Stop. Alright. We're not going to copy paste the leg over just yet. But here's where we are. Honestly, not bad. Did pretty okay. We have the most important part right here. Of course. This is a very important line. I want everybody to observe this line and to like internalize it. We talked about learning earlier this stream. This is a very important thing to internalize and learn. That is required. Question. What is the question? If only you had ears. Know your secret bar? I do have ears. You can actually see them. So oftentimes my my like hair floofy bit covers the ears, but if I wiggle around you can actually see them. They're there. They're rigged. They're literally rigged for X, Y, and Z. Like I just, you know, even though you can barely see them most of the time. Do you need special military grade sock glue to keep the stockings up? No, they're kept up by magic. I was actually, when I was designing, I was originally wondering if I should put garters. I decided not to. They just stay up magically. Don't worry about it. But yeah, like honestly not that bad. We basically have the legs. We have to color the legs. Then we have the arm, coloring the arm, the tail and the hairpin, and we're basically done for drawing. And that was like about 2 hours. So like not bad, pretty good. I am keeping all the like coloring and stuff fairly simple. Like I'm not trying to do too much extra. Like, you know, you could be a little bit more elaborate with tummy shading, but I am not doing that. It's all pretty basic cell shading stuff. It's really tough too with models because you kind of like, you assume the light source is like from the top-ish, usually, I think, right? But then it also means like, I guess some people do pretty like dramatic lighting for their models, now that I think about it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was just gonna say that I feel kind of weird about doing shadows for models specifically because like you don't want them to be too complicated. But that's like an opinion, right? Not really a fact. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was just like admiring the leg. This is very good. This is outstandingly important. we have done a good job today. Very good. All right. So if you're here for art, I don't know why you're still here. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why you have any reason to be watching the stream. But if you're taking off, then I'll say thank you so much for watching. We're probably going to update the tavern very quickly, and then say goodbye there. Shame you skipped arm day? Yeah, I just like don't have any. Just don't have any arms. That's fair. Not yet. Wait, why is this? Oh, I can't save it as a PSD because I'm working with vectors. Oh, hold on a second. I have to save this as a different file. Forgot. Save as. Actually, need to save this as a clip studio format. Okie-dokie. I don't think I finished the thing that I was saying. I'll say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. We're gonna be playing something tomorrow. Oh, we're playing Arknights tomorrow. We're doing the event stages of my favorite place, actually. It's the angel place. There's a bunch of angel people, and they're all very cute. I already did the basic stages, so it's only the EX stages tomorrow, which I'm excited for. Arknights usually does well, so that's exciting. think I can close this. Drop this. Doo-doo-doo. That will be fun to watch. I'm glad. Oh, goodness. Oh, my display everything. Oh, no. Oh, and my computer's taking off. The cables for my tablet are a little bit in the way of me using my mouse. So I don't really have it plugged in unless I'm using it. I think it was kind of recommended that you don't leave it plugged in anyways, but the point is I actively don't have it plugged in. Okay. What was I doing? Right, it should... See, the other complicated thing with art streams, right, is that the microphone placement is... The microphone placement is some degree of complicated. You have to, like, move it. So that I can work with my tablet. Close this. Hello, Stardrain, welcome. We're just wrapping up. I'm sorry if I didn't see your message earlier. Star, do you have a token? I think it's been a while since I've seen you, if I remember correctly. A token? I'm so glad you asked. Oh, sorry. As you can see, above the chat box, there is what is a daily token. And I will show you what a token is in just a moment. Just need some time to do this. Strategy meeting. Okay, welcome to the Tavern of House Lyria, where all our friends are. Friends, members, etc. of House Lyria. And each tiny square you see here is a token representing someone who showed up on stream. So, I frequently make them once a stream for people who drop by. We do need to clean up the tavern a little bit, as in we need to update the date. So if you would like one, I can make a tiny little portrait for you, representing your presence in the stream. Because I can't imagine I've made one for you before. Okay, well, what would you like as your token? So today we did an art stream. I suppose I'll just leave the stamp on this one. Tomorrow we're playing Arknights, so I need to change that. Ooh, we're playing Magic on Friday. We're doing another art stream, so I'm going to copy this. It's going to go over here. It's the next in line. So we have art stream, Arknights, art stream. I don't remember what I put on Thursday. What did I put on Thursday? Oh, no, it's Cult of the Lamb on Wednesday. Art stream Thursday. Okay. So Cult of the Lamb can go behind me. Can go underneath me, because I am the lamb cult. Not a cult. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have Arknights as the other thing we need. Where's Akunites? Arknights will remain over here. So tomorrow it is Arknights. And yeah. Okay. Make me a frog. Okay. I will draw you a frog. This is our new token for Star. Star Rain. What is the frog doing? What the frog doing? Oh, flower likes. Oh no. I don't think I'm into that at all. Yikes, I think is what I'm gonna say to that. See, this shows that I'm... Background theme going hard. Thank you. I composed it myself. This theme is called Tower, and it is my main BGM. I don't play it all the time, because I feel like it can sometimes get a little, like, overplayed. But yeah, Star, was there a particular thing you wanted the frog doing? Make the frog wear an oversized top hat? Okay. Let me go find a reference for a frog. I keep doing this. Where I start with the outline, even though I've been trying to update my process on doing this, so that I start with volume first because it's hard to fill in the pixels afterwards. I should do it like this. And they've got a leg here. Their leg actually kind of goes like this. There's their foot. There's a leg there. This is looking pretty yab. So I'm going to fix that really quickly. I hate it here. Why did it have to be yab for like a little bit? Okay. Not leery at this. I agree. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we can do the outlines. So there's their eye. God, frog legs are so weird. What the heck is going on with this? Kind of like that. I'm gonna assume that that's correct. Hello, Banana. How's it going? Banana. Banana. Do you like banana? I like banana. Now we need to give it the oversized top hat. Which is why we left all of this space. How do we actually put the top hat on its head? Mini Fly just styling on the evil Roomba in the background? Yeah. Break dancing. Dancing. Trying to figure out how I literally put the top hat on this guy. Dancing. It's kind of like this, right? Their top hat is going to the moon! This is a good one. I like this one. He's a good boy. The big hat. Alrighty. There's our boy. Why does the frog have ice powers? What? Does the frog have ice powers? Wait, that's so funny. Why does it have a green screen effect on it? Where is my thing? Okay, battle maps. Is it this one? Oh, I remember why it had a green screen actually. Because I was making a meme. Actually, I remember that. There we go. Holy shit, Flair's breakdancing? Yeah, there's a command for it. It actually doesn't work on this screen, but yeah, there's the frog. I'm glad someone pointed that out, because that's hilarious. Okay. Let's move the hat a little bit, just so that it makes a little more sense. There's our froggy boy. He's a good boy. He's great. Look at how great he is. To be honest, thought that was intentional. Yeah, not quite. That's really funny too, because I think everything else on the screen that's green would have been broken as well. Okay, there's our frog with an oversized hat for Star Drain. Thank you for letting me draw something for you. Can start populating this area. Now we just need to make more tokens for the rest of his hats, so it's just super long. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, thank you for letting me draw something for you. That ticks off our daily token quota. Hopefully, more people will want tokens. Look, we have a capybara. And cats. We have a lot of cats. I think we have a decent... Oh, wait, hold on a second, wait. The frog needs to be with the other animals in top hats. Excuse me. The Sigmas, the Giga Chads are over there. Yeah, we'll put the frog with the other with the other top hat animals. Oh yeah, and we have this top head animal. Alright, sweet. Now don't worry. The snake is not interested in eating you. It's okay. They're very friendly. But yeah, there is, by the way, a command for. I think it should still work. It'll have the response, but it won't have the it won't show up on the screen. It should, at least. Whoa, is that a dancing Flarus? Let's see if it showed up here. Ah, it didn't. I think it already turned off. Yeah, it's supposed to randomly turn on or off a thing. Why? Don't bonk me. How dare you? I think Flower Dance has a cooldown. Yeah, 29 seconds. Here, we'll wait around for a second just so we can see the random dancing Flarus. A bonk for the road. Oh, on a celebration, all tokens get tiny party hats? That'd be pretty funny. I feel like that'd be a lot of effort. But it would be funny. I don't remember so many of the tokens. There should be a wiki to track all of them. That'd be pretty funny. I was actually wondering if I should keep an Excel doc of people who have tokens and people who don't, because it's getting pretty unwieldy in the Photoshop layers. I wonder if I should just merge all of the tokens. No, but then I lose the... Then I don't know what the names are anymore. Oftentimes I like to click on them so I can see what the name is. Oh. Okay, I think it should be off cooldown now. Does anyone want to try the dance? Try the floor dance? Jam out. Oh, where's it gonna appear? Where's it gonna show up? Oh, it's the tiny one in the top right. There are eight or so, I think, or 6. I think there are 6 invincible dancing Flaruses on the screen that get turned on or off. How else might we help you procrastinate this afternoon? No, I mean, I think I'm good. I'm probably gonna see if some other folks are around for a thing. Practice for a thing. I actually think I have like a lot of things I have to do. Bruh. Why bonk, bruh? It's painful, you know. Getting bonked in the head. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today. And I'm gonna go. I don't really know what I'm doing next. But yeah, for everyone who stuck around, I'll say thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it a lot. Tomorrow is Arc Nights, friendly reminder. Because I don't always get the chance to play Arc Nights, so if you want to watch that, it's tomorrow. I think also with Arc Night streams, I tend to go longer. Oh, but I scheduled them on a Tuesday, so I don't have a lot of time. That's really interesting. We're gonna have to super speed run the Arc Nights event because I have what's it called? My brain's figuring it out. It'll figure it out. Just give it a second. I don't have a lot of time on Tuesdays, so we're gonna have to go fast. We'll figure that out tomorrow. All right. See you later, everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.